All right. So once again, my name is Dr. Kelvin, and you're all welcome to this evening's training session live on Zoom, where we're going to discuss how to build to bronze, why you need to build to bronze, when you should build to bronze, and how you can actually achieve this bronze rank. Bronze is the most important rank in all of Max International. It's the most important rank, I repeat. It's the rank that literally opens your eyes and make you realize that there's really something worthwhile in this business. And so if you are a bronze associate, as we go through the call, I'd like to hear from you as well. It's very, very important that we hear from each other because this is a training session. So if you have a question, you can type it on the platform or you can just raise your hand. I'll unmute your mic. You can ask your question and then we will learn as we go along. Hopefully we are going to finish this in 45 minutes and we will spend 15 minutes addressing your questions and challenges so that by the end of August, those who are ready to hit bronze will indeed hit that bronze. Okay, so once again, welcome to this call. It's a Team Diamond training session. My name is Dr. Kelvin, and I'm happy to host you on tonight's session. Like I said, it's an open training, so feel free. If you have a question, put up your hand. I'll mute your mic or I'll give you the floor, and you can go ahead and ask your question. The question must obviously be related to the topic we are discussing so that we don't distract from the main activity today. All right. So now we are going to get started. I'm going to share my screen. So if you can see my screen, where is it? If you can see my screen, go ahead and then type a Y. If you can see my screen, type a Y so I know you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. So we are ready to go. Okay, so just for the benefit of those who just joined us, this is a training session. Now, if you have, as we go through the training, if you have a question, put up your hand on the virtual platform, and then you can give you the floor to ask your question. If you don't have a question, do not unmute your mic. Let's obey the rules so that we can have a decent training session and everybody can understand what's going on. Okay, so build to bronze. This is Max International. Bronze rank is the most important rank ever in Max International. And as we go along, you understand why. So let's quickly launch into the presentation. Before then, we have a lot of new partners. First of all, congratulations for deciding to partner with us at Max International. MNGBP, so I'll joining Max International. This company is the company that is, we have the right products, we have the right corporate structure, we have the best compensation plan, and everybody who partners with us at Max International has a chance to make some serious income. Just joining Max, that's why one year Sika and dear, much as a 1 round pesika. Into what joining Max and Nebia, and near Mawaniya Dana and Yetman, because Edman, the Oya, Sikanos the Baby Bray, it's a semi one. Now, a few terminologies that we have to address that we can all be on the same page. Okay, now as I mentioned, if you don't have a question, do not unmute your mic, please, so that we don't distract. So the terminology is now auto-ship. If you partner Max International, the expectation is that every month you are going to purchase products from the company. These products you purchase will activate your account and give you, once your account is activated, you can earn commission. It's very important. When you buy this product, you can use the product yourself to get the health benefit of the product. So especially now that we are dealing with coronavirus, it's important that every Max associate is taking Cellgevity and 357 and all the other Max products. And just by way of information, 357 is currently at the port in Ghana and is being cleared. If everything goes well, we are going to have 357 available from tomorrow. We are praying that everything does go well. But stay tuned. Once it gets cleared from the port, I'll update you accordingly. So every month you're supposed to purchase your product, but maybe also top products to activate your account. At least 2 boxes of Cellgevity, they also to be taught in your own name. Why would to activate your account so that we can get the full benefit of the product. We also have CV. When you purchase every product you purchase comes with points. The point is called CV. So if you buy Cellgevity, you get 67 CV. If you buy Switch, you get its equivalent CV. The CV is what you're going to calculate your commission based on. So that's why it's called commission or commissionable volume. PV, when you buy the product in your own name, it's called PV. When you're downline, Nipa or Neba, top product now, also PV. And see, on your CV, one person in your name, that's PV. Ultimately, all these terminologies are not important. The most important thing is that branding and Jessica, come and let's make money. Your pay team is a team on the smaller leg. At the end of the month, you have 2 teams, your left team and the right team. The team that has the smaller volume is called your pay team. The team that has the larger volume is called your power team or power leg. And so these are the terminologies I want to understand today as we learn about going bronze. Now, the first question is, why should you go bronze? Why should you go bronze? So when you join this business today as a new associate, just like when you start a business, when you start sachet water business, or you start a taxi business, or you start a consultancy service, up to 70 to 80% of people who start any form of business are going to die out in the business. They won't last long. In fact, most businesses collapse within the first year. By the 5th year, most companies have collapsed. They've died out of business completely. In network marketing, the same principles apply. If you join network marketing today and you do not rank advanced, you're not likely to succeed. However, up to 70% of people who actually achieve the rank of bronze, so we need 100. 70% of them who, so you need 100, that's a 100 hit bronze. 70 of them will stay in the business. Just the nipa best 70 there. Business. And it is very, very important that everybody achieves the rank of bronze, because that is the most significant, the most important rank in all of Max International. Very, very important. Now, somebody is teasing me about my tree. Trust me, I've lived my whole life in Accra, so you are even lucky that I'm able to speak enough tree to make do. So up to 70% of people who achieve the rank of bronze will maintain their volume, will sustain their business for time immemorial. Now, when you do achieve the rank of bronze, now Max International, you have 8 different commission streams, 8 different income levels. All the 8 doesn't come to you immediately you join the business. This is very, very important. When you join the business, you have access to some of the commissions. As you rank advanced, you have access to more commissions. One very, very important commission that comes to you when you become a bronze associate is the matching check. Now, at the end of this presentation, I'll give you a gist about the matching check, but the matching check begins when you become a bronze associate. This is really, really important. And see, once you tier bronze, you begin to enjoy matching check. And that matching check is the largest, the fattest of all the mass commissions. And so it's really, really a good commission to enjoy. Now, if you have not achieved bronze rank, say one kasa won't tier bronze now. You cannot teach somebody else to hit bronze. Just say, won't tier bronze now, won't mean chair or be saying won't tier bronze. Until you have to lead the way, you have to tier the bronze first so that somebody else in your downline can learn from you. Otherwise, if all you do is become a senior associate, everybody in your team becomes a senior associate, it won't take you far, and you understand as you go along. So bronze is really important. And like somebody said on the platform today, when you create bronzes, you guarantee sustainability. The road to diamond is paved with bronze. If for you to become a diamond associate, you need several bronze associates in your organization. And so the earlier you learn how to become a bronze, the better for you, the better for everybody. Because once you learn and you do it, everybody coming after you will also learn from you and they will also achieve it. So it's important that you do so that you can teach. Now, this is basically a summary of the binary commission. When you are a bronze associate, you are earning between $200 and $500 US. And I'm sure there are some bronze associates on this call. If you can confirm how much you were paid when you became a bronze associate, that would be very, very amazing. So go ahead and type your initial bronze commission, your first bronze commission on the platform. Let the new guys see that the money is real indeed. So please, all the bronze associates on the call, please go on the text platform and then type your bronze commission that you received when you became a bronze associate. So a bronze associate gets paid between $200 US and $500 US. To do the conversion into your local currency, whether it's Naira, whether it's Cedi, whether it's whatever amount of money that you receive when you were a bronze associate. So Boss Lady Sandra received $500 when she was bronze. That's wonderful, wonderful. And that is just on the binary commission alone. So it's really a good income. In Ghana, $500 US is a life-changing income. I'm telling you, it can make a difference in somebody's life. If you're earning $500 US a month, you are actually considered middle class. So it's really solid income indeed. Same applies in Nigeria, same applies in Cameroon. In Africa, $500 US is serious, serious income. All right, it doesn't end there. Silver associates are earning their share, platinum, diamonds, etc. There's a lot of money to be made at Max International. And this is 1 out of 8 commissions. So don't just get wowed by what you are seeing here. This is just one. There are 7 other commissions in addition to this one. Okay, so now to go bronze is the only rank that depends on you. This is important because other ranks depend on other people. For example, for you to become a silver associate, Somebody in your team needs to become a bronze associate before you can become a silver associate, which means that going silver does not only depend on your effort alone, it depends on your teamwork. But going bronze is all about you. It's all about you. Immediately you get the volume that is required as a bronze associate, you automatically become bronze. You don't share the stage with anybody, you don't share the laurels with anybody. It's just you working hard and making it happen. I'm stressing on this because sometimes people may have the misconception that they think that their upline is supposed to help them to become bronze. No, it doesn't work like that. If you want to go bronze, you go bronze by yourself. Bronze is the only rank that depends on you. And so once you secure the volume, you are bronze. And so how fast do you want to get to bronze? If you want to get to bronze tomorrow, you can actually get to bronze tomorrow because you determine your pace, you determine your speed, you determine the time that you become a bronze associate. This is really, really important. When I joined Max International in 2014, August 2014, and by the way, 22nd August is actually my anniversary, 6-year anniversary that I joined Max International. And so those of you who are planning to miss the training session on the 22nd of August, please change your mind. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be serious fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be impactful. You're going to learn a lot. Don't miss it. A lot of important people are going to be there to share their experience, to share wisdom. So if you are planning to miss the retreat on 22nd, change your mind and be there. Show up. There's going to be a lot of surprises as well. Now, so how fast I joined Master 22nd of August 2014, and by the end of August, I was already a bronze associate. In less than 2 weeks, I was a bronze associate. Because when I joined Max, I was hungry. Somebody type hungry. You see, you don't know hunger. One of my favorite saying, when you are hungry and they put a bowl of food in front of you, my guy, you don't waste time and go and ask for spoon. What do you mean? No. When you are hungry, before the food hits the table, you have already started eating because you are hungry. So don't ask me for spoon. Grab the food. The Max business is in front of you, and you're asking for help to hit bronze. You're not hungry enough. If you are hungry enough, you'll be bronze tomorrow if you really wanted to. So now let's move on. What are the requirements? What are the requirements to become a bronze associate? What are the requirements to become a bronze associate? Number one, you need to be active. You need to have done your authorship. We spoke about authorship already. You need to have purchased 100 points worth of product. And in Ghana currently, all you need to purchase 100 points is 499 Ghana cedis. Once you deposit 499 Ghana cedis, you have yourself 100 points worth of product. Now, again, remember, these are products you can sell and make back your capital. So really, Max business is a win-win. Every money you put into Max, you're going to get products which you can sell and make back your capital, and just keep recycling your capital and shave off your profits and spend it. So the more you invest, the more potential profit you stand to get. So if you are, for instance, if you are very good at selling, if you are very good in sales, there's no point sitting back and saying, I've done 100 CD, I don't want to do anymore. My guy, do more, because the more you do, the more you earn. And we will learn something about doing more pretty shortly. You understand pretty shortly. So once you've done your authorship, you have qualified, you have done the first point, the first requirement is done. Number two, you need to have at least one active person on either team. Now, I mentioned earlier that everybody who joins Max has two teams. You have a left team and a right team. You have a left team and a right team. Now, so for you to become bronze, you need to have one person that you personally brought on board who is also active, who also has 100 points on your left, and then one person, at least one person that you yourself brought into the business on your right, who also has 100 points. This is the requirement number two. So just to recap, number one, you yourself need to have done your authorship, 100 points worth of products. That's 499 in Ghana, 39,000 in Nigeria. That will get you 100 points. If you are in Europe and you're operating through Ghana, just do the conversion and then do your authorship. If you are operating to Nigeria, do your conversion into Naira and then do the purchase and you are good to go. Now, once you've done your own, make sure that at least two people, one person on your left, one person on your right, has also done their own authorship as well. Then number three, you need to have 2,000 points on your pay leg. Now, in the beginning, we mentioned that the pay leg is your team with the smaller volume. So now, in this demonstration that we have here, the two teams, the left team has 2,500 points at the end of the month, and the right team has 2,000 points at the end of the month. Now, which of these two legs do you think is the pay leg? Can somebody just quickly type it in the comment section? Which of these two legs? We mentioned that the pay leg is the leg with the smaller volume. In this example, the left leg has 2,500 points. The right leg has 2,000 points. So which of the teams has the pay leg? Exactly. The right leg is the pay leg. You guys are following. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So once your pay leg, which is the smaller leg, has minimum has 2,000 volumes on that leg, you are a bronze associate, and that's it. No other requirements. Just 3 steps: A, B, C, and you're bronze. So do your auto shape. 2 people do the auto shape as well. Pay leg is 2,000. You are bronze. Period. No long thing. I mean, we'll give you some more information quickly, so don't be afraid. You understand. We will break it down some more so that you understand exactly what we are discussing. So now the question is, how do you generate the 2,000 volume that is required to become bronze on your pay leg? There are ways of doing this, and here, if you have a pen, you have a paper, this is a good time to start making notes because it's going to get a bit more technical. Really, really important that you pay attention. Number 1, from accumulated auto shapes. Now, think of it this way. You need 2,000 points on your pay leg to become bronze, which means that your power leg must already have more than 2,000 on it, or at least 2,000 or more. So I'm going to go back 1 step so that you understand exactly what I'm trying to explain. So to get 2,000 points, we are discussing accumulated auto shapes. So let's say this month you sign 10 people on your right leg. If each of the 10 people does 100 CV auto shape, 100 point auto shape, what's the total volume that you have at the end of the month? It's 100 times 10, which means you have 1,000 points on your right team. On your left, you have 20 people, so they all did 100 points. So 100 times 20, that's 2,000 points. Next month, you are going to you sign up an additional 10 people onto your right leg. Now you have 20 people on the right leg as well. They all do their auto shape, 100, 100, 100. You have 20. 20 times 10 times 100 is equal to 2,000. So now you have 2,000 your pay leg. Your power leg, the same thing is happening. 100, 100, 100, and 100 times 20, that's 2,000. Automatically, that's bronze on both legs. So you are qualified as a bronze associate. So that's what it means to simply accumulate auto shapes. So I gradually add onto your team. This month you sign 5, next month you sign 10, the next month you sign 15. If all of them do the auto shape, that's bronze for you. But this one tends to be a slower building system. It's more sustainable, but it's slower. It can take you 3 months, 4 months. It can take you up to a year to become a bronze associate if you do this accumulated CV system. The next way to build volume into getting bronze is new signups. Every time somebody new joins your business, every time somebody new partners with you, you are going to get volume added to your original volume. So if your new partner signs on the promo pack 499 Ghana cedis, you're going to get 100 points. If your new partner signs on the personal pack, which is 700 Ghana cedis, you're also going to get 100 points. But there's a catch. You can actually break it down and get additional volume if the person pays 700 Ghana cedis. We can discuss that on a separate platform, not for here. But for this purpose, the personal pack gets the new person 100 volume, which means it gets you yourself 100 volumes in addition. If your new partner joins on the professional pack, you are getting an additional 300 volume to add to your existing volume. So let's say that you have 1,000 volume on your pay leg and you sign up a new person on the professional pack. That means that new person is going to add 300 points to your existing 1,000. So by the time you sign up that person on the professional pack, your volume has increased from 1,000 volumes to 1,300 volumes. Premier pack even adds more volumes, 600 volumes, which means that you can actually sign 3 people and become bronze associate on 1 leg. This is very, very important. If you actually sign 3 premier packs, you'd have over 1,800 points on your 1 leg already, which means you are very, very close to bronze. So the point I'm making is that don't limit yourself to personal packs alone. You can sign professional pack, you can sign premier pack that can help you to achieve your bronze rank much faster. And as we have said, people who do achieve bronze rank, they tend to stay and build their business for a longer duration. It doesn't mean they never quit. It just means that they are more likely to stay engaged than somebody who never hits bronze rank. Very important. So the faster you hit the bronze rank, the better for you and your teammates. So don't delay, don't waste time, because time is money. So if you can hit the bronze tomorrow, hit bronze tomorrow, and let's move on from there. Thank you very much. But there's a third way of hitting bronze as well, which is where you incorporate the prime bonus level 1 into your binary to help you achieve bronze rank. I'm going to spend some time to break this down because this is a bit technical. So if you have a question, if you have a question or anything bothering your mind, especially up to where we have learned up to. I mean, feel free to raise your hand and I'll mute your microphone so that you can ask your question. This is an open forum. This is a training session. This is not a one-man show. So let's make it interactive so that we can all get value from whatever we are doing here today. So first of all, we must understand the prime bonus. Prime bonus is a commission, one of the 7 commissions. Prime bonus is one of the seven other commissions. We've already spoken about the binary commission, but the prime bonus is one of the 7 other commissions. It's made up of 5% of global CV. What does that mean? That simply means that if at the end of every month, at the end of the month, let's say the month of July, if the whole world, all of Mass International volume that was generated by associates came to 1 million points, 1 million CV, 5% of 1 million is taken out and put inside a pool called prime bonus. Then everybody who now qualify for the prime bonus will share that 5% that has been put aside for prime bonus. Now, this explanation alone should tell you straightforward that prime bonus is not a fixed income. Unlike bronze, that we can tell you for a fact, I can stand here today and tell you that if you hit bronze today, you will get not less than $200 because the payout for bronze is fixed between $200 on a binary and $500 US. I cannot say the same for prime bonus. Prime bonus, you can hit prime bonus level 1 today and get paid 200 Ghana cedis. You can hit the same prime bonus tomorrow and get paid 100 cedis because the money is not fixed. Every month, some of the months, the money that the total point that's accumulated is a lot. Other months is small. Other months, a few people qualify. Some months, plenty people qualify. So depending on the dynamics, the money is big or is small. So prime bonus is not fixed. It doesn't mean that prime bonus is not a good commission. It's still a good commission that we can use to leverage and build onto bronze because bronze is the ultimate target, not prime bonus. Prime bonus is a stepping stone to bronze. Prime bonus is like I was going to visit my mother. And then I met my uncle along the way. My uncle gave me 100 cedis. My uncle giving me 100 cedis does not change the fact that I was going to visit my mother. So I still have to continue going and visit my mother. It just makes my journey to visit my mother more exciting. And so prime bonus is like that uncle that you meet on the way to go and visit your mother. So your goal is to get to bronze. On the way to bronze, you can take a quick look at prime bonus and collect what they have for you, but continue to bronze. Don't hit prime bonus and stay there because prime bonus is not a commission that you can live on. Very, very important. I think this is the best explanation of prime bonus I've given myself. Please, if you actually enjoy that explanation, please give me some fans in the comment section. If you didn't understand it, please let me know so that I can go over again with respect to prime bonus. All right. Dr. Edwin, I've seen your question. I'll address it shortly. So prime bonus is a test of your team building and collaboration skills. And obviously, you need team building skills for when you go beyond bronze. So if you can start your team building skills now, all the better, because you're going to need it anyway when you get to bronze and you're trying to push to silver and beyond. It's definitely a good target to achieve level 1 this very month that we are talking about. You understand why? Because every time you achieve somebody in your downline or you yourself achieve prime bonus level 1, you are going to bring in an additional 500 points into your business. And remember that the aim is to get 2,000 points on your left, 2,000 points on your right. So if every prime bonus is bringing 500 points, again, you can see how this can automatically translate to bronze, right? No problem. In case you cannot see it, I'll show you. Just to emphasize, prime bonus is not a fixed amount. The prime bonus payout changes every single month, up, down, like that, because it is just something to keep you excited as you go towards bronze, because bronze is the ultimate goal. So this is what I'm trying to explain. To become a prime bonus level 1, you need at least 3 to 5 partners in your organization. If each of these 3 to 5 partners is bringing in volume that the total volume is 500, then you have achieved prime bonus level 1. For those specific details, there are several trainings about it, but this is the training. This is the part I'm going to focus on. This by how the prime bonus fits into the binary tree. So this is the binary tree. You have a left team and the right team. Now let me quickly try and address Dr. Edwin's question about the equivalent volume. So in calculating the binary commission at the end of every month, this presentation is not a compensation plan training, but we have to understand a compensation plan briefly so that we can talk into a bit more details. Now, the equivalent volume is actually what you are paid. So let's say that at the end of the month, you have 2,500 on your left team and 2,000 points on your right team. Now, just to make sure that you are still paying attention, which of the legs is the pay leg? Can somebody type on a platform? Somebody new who didn't type the first time. I would like to know if you're paying attention, which of these two legs is the pay leg? Is it the right leg or is it the left leg? And obviously I know that the answer is on the screen already. So just go ahead and just type, just copy the T and type. That's all. Thank you very much. These are the people who are going to tear the crown down on you. You're not typing. You're just watching me. Don't just watch me. Participate. You have to participate. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so now your pay leg is the right leg. Now, Max International is going to pay you a commission called your binary team bonus. Now, when you look at your pay leg, they're going to pay you $200 because you are bronze when you have got 2,000 points. Now, how did they arrive at that 200 points? There are two ways of calculating that 200 points. You can simply take 10% of the pay leg. So since the pay leg is 2,000 volumes, you just take 10% of the 2,000 volume, which is 200. You replace the CV with dollar, and that is the dollar, the $200 you are going to get paid. That's the simple, straightforward calculation that I recommend for everybody to understand. That's all. So your pay leg times 10% is your commission, your binary commission for that month. However, if you actually pick the compensation plan, the calculation you see over there is that they will take 5% of your pay leg. So now 5% of 2,000 is 100. Then they'll come to your power leg. Then they'll take 5% of the equivalent volume of your pay leg on your power leg. You see, even the thing is confusing. Basically, they'll come to your power leg and then they'll deduct 2,000 from the power leg as well, and then calculate 5% of that 2,000. Then they'll add that 5% that they got from your left to the 5% they got from your right, and together that becomes your binary commission. That is all. But that calculation is complicated, so keep it simple. 10% of your pay leg, that is your commission, and then you enjoy that commission. Now let's go back to the prime bonus. So I'm going to show you how the prime bonus plugs into the binary commission. It's very simple and straight to the point. This is you. So let's say this is Kweku. I see Kweku. Kweku is participating in the platform. So Kweku, you are going to be the next bronze associate. So please pay attention to this one. So this is Kweku. Now, Kweku speaks to his friends and gets them to join. So Kweku has successfully signed 5 people into the organization, 3 people on the left, 2 people on the right. Congratulations, you are prime bonus level 1. So you, Kweku, you yourself now have 500 points in total. Now, remember that every person who also achieves prime bonus level 1 is going to bring in blocks of 500 points. And our aim is to get to bronze. So if you're going to get to bronze, then we have 5 people, we're going to help all of them to bring 500 points. That means that by the time we help all the 5, we have 1,500 points on the left and 1,000 points on the right. Now, how many points do we need now to get to bronze? Can somebody answer this question quickly on the platform? How many points do we need to get to bronze? Looking at what we have right now, we want to hit bronze this month. How many more points do we need to add to the legs to become a bronze associate in this month of August? Looking at what we see over there. Can somebody quickly answer this question so that we can move on? I'm still waiting. Nana Abna, Jacqueline, Ose, Letitia, who else? Alexander, Akosia, Prince, I'm watching. See, I'm mentioning the names of all those who need to tier bronze this month. Okay, Letitia, your hand is up. So please give me the answer. How many more points do we need to achieve bronze rank in this month? I've unmuted your mic, Letitia. Please go ahead and give me the answer.
Yeah, on the left is 500 and the right is 1,000.
Wonderful, congratulations, you are right. So on the left, we need just 500 points more, and then on the right, we need 1,000 points in addition to what we have now. So now the question is, how are we going to achieve that using the prime bonus model? Again, very simple. Get some more people to join. So sign up one more person who is going to also achieve prime bonus level 1 on the left, and then add 2 more people on the right who are also going to achieve prime bonus level 1. Now at this point, here's the trick. It doesn't have to be you doing another sign up, because all your teammates here, the existing teammates, have all signed up new people. And so it's about you, the leader, identifying anybody else apart from these 3 and helping that person to also become prime bonus level 1. So long as the person is on your left, that 500 points will add to whatever is already there to make up the 2,000. If you look on the right, you need more people to achieve prime bonus. Look through the people that these people have brought into the, but let me go back a bit. I'm saying that these 3 guys have all brought in 5 people already. So if you need extra volume, you don't necessarily have to go and bring in new people. You can work with those already in the team and help them to also achieve parameters level 1. In fact, by helping more people to get to parameters level 1, you are going to get more than the 2,000 on your left. And then when you do the same on your right, you're going to get more than 2,000 on your right, which means that your team commission is going to be even more than the $200 that we are discussing. And so when we started this conversation, I said that the more you do, the more you get paid. If you yourself buy more product, you get paid more in terms of preferred customer commission. If your downline buys more product, the downline gets paid more in terms of commissions. And so at Max International, there's nothing like I've done enough, I want to stop. No, keep bringing the more volumes, keep bringing the people, keep signing, keep talking, because the more you keep talking, the more you keep getting paid. And if you keep getting paid more for talking more, obviously you're going to keep talking more. So here at Max International, talk, and get paid. Is that too difficult? I don't think that's difficult at all, because human as we are, we already like to talk. So now Max is saying, talk and get paid. And talk on Facebook, talk on WhatsApp, talk on TikTok. Just keep talking. When you're walking down the street, talk. You never know who is listening. Somebody is definitely listening to you. So just keep talking to a tier diamond. That's all. Talk tier diamond and get paid what, $50,000 and go your merry way. Isn't that a good target to have? So basically, that's all we are saying. And once you get 2,000 left on, right, you're a bronze associate and you've achieved your target of bronze. But don't stop there. Now go to the next step and help and teach your downline how to also become bronze the same way you did. And the cycle continues. The more bronzes you have in your team, the higher you yourself are going to rank advanced. And imagine, so you over here, you have now gotten to bronze. You help Amma to get to bronze. Amma helps Kwabna to get to bronze. Kwabna helps Ajwa to get to bronze. Eventually, you have thousands and thousands of bronze. And automatically, you are now going up to silver. This one also becomes silver. This one becomes silver. Then you get to gold, you get to platinum, you get to diamond. So this is how you increase your rank at Max International. Helping a teammate, teaching them. And you see, when I say help a teammate, I don't mean that go and do the work for them. Oh, in fact, interestingly, somebody has asked that question. Oba Papabi, how do you push or help the downline? I was just going to address that question and you brought it up. How do you help the downline? Well, let's quickly go through this first before we come back to address your question, so that we don't get carried away. But we are falling behind time slightly. So how do you get to bronze? You need to spend more time improving yourself. Is when you join this business, let me use myself. I'm a medical doctor by training. I'm not a marketer. I'm not a businessman. I didn't go to school to learn business. I don't know how to talk to. Nobody taught me how to even interact with people. All I knew from medical school was that sit down and then the sick people will come to your consulting room. They'll come and sit by you. They'll share their story and then you diagnose them. You give the medicine and they go. Nobody taught me how to prospect. Nobody taught me how to invite. I mean, I'm a medical doctor. What am I inviting you to come and do? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. What is invitation? When I joined Network Market, when I joined Max International, I had to learn how to do everything from scratch. I had to learn how to prospect. I had to learn how to invite. I had to learn how to manage my finances. I had to learn so many things that didn't come naturally to me. And so in the same way, you on this call, you watching me live this evening, or even if those watching on the recorded version, you are not a professional anything. You are probably a doctor, you're a pharmacist, you're a teacher, you're a market woman, you're a housewife, you are not a network marketer. And so when you join network marketing, when you join Max International, the first thing you have to understand, the first thing you have to do is that you have to learn. Understanding is not really part of the requirement to succeeding. No, you don't need to understand. You just need to learn. This is when you in the beginning of Max International, it's all about chew, pour, pass, and forget. The only difference is that here, when you chew, you pour, you pass, your bank account gets full. And you see, once your bank account begins to get full, no one will tell you to go and seek understanding. So you see, at Max International, understanding is a function of your income, of your bank balance. If Max begins to pay you money, in fact, let me put a question to you. Which is easier to understand? Is it better to read the comp plan and understand the comp plan, or to see money in your account and understand where the money came from, how the money came about? If you got paid 200 cedis by Max International, are you not more likely to sit back and understand that 200 Ghana cedis better than to read about the possibility of earning 200 Ghana cedis? Which one is more likely? You tell me. All I'm saying is that when Max International started paying me money, I was forced to sit down and understand it. So stop looking to understand. Just do, obey before. Once you obey and the money starts coming, automatically the understanding will follow. So get the knowledge, learn the skills, and practice. Look good and all that. Learn how to use Zoom, learn how to use Facebook Lives and all those things. Very, very important. These are the times you are in. So spend more time on income generating activities. Don't spend time on unnecessary arguments. If you argue with the prospect and you win the argument, you lose the prospect. If the prospect wins the argument, you lose the prospect. So why are you wasting time arguing? There's no one. Whatever the prospect says, you are right, master. You are right. And then you use feel, felt, found to get the person to see things your way. Don't get into an argument with a prospect, because win or lose, you will lose. Period. I don't have time to argue. Whatever you tell me, oh, you are right, Charlie. I thought that was exactly how I was thinking until. So whatever the prospect tells you, he or she is right. Share a story that will help him see things from your point of view, but don't get into an argument. I didn't know this. When I joined Max International, I used to argue my point. Somebody will say, the product gives you glutathione. And the person say, how do you test for glutathione? And I say, master, you can take blood and do it. You and I know that in Ghana, we can't test for glutathione. So why are we having an argument about glutathione? If you come and tell me that we can't, you are right. You are right, master. Then we'll say that, yes, me too, that's how I felt until I thought the same way, until I felt the same way, until, I was in the very same place until. Really, just that feel, felt, found is your tool. You will learn about this one as we go along as well. Spend less time on distractions, especially now that we are working from home. There's lockdown, the children are in the house, there's a lot of distraction. You need to try and find some small time that you can dedicate to Max. In spite of all the distraction, in spite of all that's going on around you, find some 30 minutes or 1 hour that you can lock yourself in your room and do your Max business. Focus on the Max business. Because I tell you what, if Max International starts paying you significant money, your partner will actually quit his or her job to come and sit in the house with you, because he will realize that the work he is doing is not bringing in as much money as you that are sitting in the house. You are making more money than him or her. So you will quit and come and join in the house. All of you sit in the house and make Max money. That's all. Isn't that what we are talking about? But there's a catch. By all means, enjoy your football. By all means, enjoy your telenovelas. And the but is that if you are going to watch football all by yourself in your house, it's a waste of your time. 90 minutes is a long time to waste in front of a TV by yourself. It would have been better. Now, hear me well, though. Hear me well. And practice this within reason. It would have been better for you to invite friends over to watch that telenovela or to watch that football match, so that whilst you are watching the football match, you can chip in some business talk, and by the end of the match, get them to sign up with Max International. The fact that you're a Manchester United supporter doesn't mean that Manchester United is paying you part of their dividend. They're not paying you anything. So why do you want to spend valuable time sitting down and watching 90 minutes of Manchester United play? In fact, correction, why do you want to spend 90 minutes watching millionaires play football on the field when you yourself, you're not a millionaire? What is your business? What business do you have watching 22 millionaires chasing a small ball? What business do you have doing that? You don't have any business wasting your time watching millionaires chasing a football. Use that time to prospect. Invite a couple of friends. Again, within reason. We still trying to respect social distancing rules. Invite a couple of friends over. Let's watch this match. I've got some beer. I've got some pork. Come, let's enjoy this movie. When they come, as you are chatting with them, as you are watching the movie, you are chipping in business. By the end of that movie, you sign them up. That is a better use of the time. You did enjoy the football match, but you also got people to join your business. And that is a better use of your time than just watching football. No. I don't remember the last time I watched a football match, even though today I'm wearing a football jersey. But you have to become all things to all men, so you can save some. Very, very, very important. All right, and so let's move on. And so to about Papa B, if you have been following the question, your question is actually being answered as we go along, but I'll answer it specifically at the end of the next slide. Make up in numbers what you lack in skill. This point goes to you, the new person. Yes, you, the very new person. When you join the business, you don't understand anything. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it. Forget about all that. Just work the numbers. You have friends. You have family. Just tell them, call them up and let them, Charlie, I'm so excited. I just joined the company and the company is amazing. Their products are good. Join. Just come and join. This is all you are saying. No. When the first 2 months you join Max International, you don't talk plenty. Don't you see? If you have to spend more than 2 minutes on the phone call with a prospect, whatever you're saying is not correct. You are telling lies, my guy. You are telling lies because you don't understand anything. So what can you possibly be saying for more than 2 minutes? So that is the time limit. When you join the business, your first 2 months, if you call the person to discuss Mark's business and your call lasts more than 2 minutes, you are telling lies. Just keep that at the back of your mind. Because when I joined the business and I call a friend, Charlie, I just joined the business, some business called Mass International. Master, come and join, bring money and let's join today. That's all I did. I spoke to 100 people. I signed one person in my first week by doing just that. And that one person joined the business. I got paid the commission. It was a Premier Pack sign up. I signed the Premier Pack on Friday and got paid the next Wednesday. By the next Friday, I was bronze. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I signed up my guy on Friday. Wednesday, I received the commission. 2 days later, I was a bronze associate. Now, let me tell you what happened. I had spoken to 100 people on the phone, and all I said was, Charlie, I'll join the business. The business is solid. The products are good. Come, bring money and let's start. Most of them were skeptical. They were asking me because I said, boss, I don't understand what they're saying. Bring money, let's start. That's all. Bye-bye. One person bought into one person agreed and joined the business. When I got paid a commission, I took a snapshot of that commission and I blasted it to all the 99 people who had not yet signed up. As soon as they saw the commission, it went back to a conversation I had. Number one, Kelvin does not understand what he's doing. Number two, Kelvin said that even though, he's just been paid by the business he doesn't understand. But if Kelvin can be paid by a business he doesn't understand, who am I? Let me join and also go and start this business I don't understand. He doesn't understand. So within 2 days of getting my first commission, I had got 6 people to join the business on Premier Pack, and I was a bronze associate. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I didn't understand what I was talking about. All I knew was that the business was great and there was money to be made, and I just called people, and my excitement alone made people sign up and for me to hit bronze in less than 2 weeks of joining Max International. So if you have made a call in your first 2 months and you spend more than 2 minutes, you are telling lies. Stop all that you are saying. Just leverage on your excitement. So make up in numbers what you lack in skill. Because you don't have the skill, you have to talk to many people. Later on, when you get the skill, you can go back and do damage control. For now, do the damage. Call them and leverage on your excitement. Charlie, I just started a business. Hey, master, the money that the people are showing me is come and let's join the business. The business there, it looks like it's going to be good. That's all. Somebody will join the business. Somebody will join the business and give you the commission that you need. And then, so I've mentioned this already. Designate a small time, 1 hour, 2 hours, that you can actually do the business well. If it can be the same time every day, perfect. If you can dedicate 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, good. If it is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day, good. Make sure that you can have at least a small amount of time that you can spend on your max business. Set targets. This week, I'm going to raise 500 volume. This week, I want to raise 1,000 volume. Set targets that we can hold you accountable to. If you don't achieve the target, you should punish yourself. Charlie, if I don't hit this target, I'm not going to buy myself ice cream. Be aggressive. Be aggressive in setting your target. Don't set small. I'm going to sell one box of LGBT this week. Even in my sleep, I can sell 1 box of LGBT. So if you are serious about doing the business, 1 box of LGBT is not a good target. Set a target that will challenge you yourself, make you wake up and do things. Because remember that we are hungry. If you are hungry, you don't set baby targets. So you set challenging targets. You set targets that when the money comes, it will shake your soul. It will vibrate in your body. There's some commission, some mass commission will come. Some mass commission. I want you to earn commission that you call your upline and ask your upline, is this commission real? Like I remember when I hit gold, way back in 2014. You see, my wife and I joined the business in August, and by December we were gold associates. And Max International, my gold commission was 13,000, and I was so sure Max was not going to pay that money because personally I had never ever earned 10,000 Ghana cedis together like that before. I had done locums like 3 or 4. If I combine my earning from 3 or 4 locums, it would give me about 10,000. But no one single locum had given me 10,000. So I couldn't, I didn't think Max was going to pay. I thought Max was going to run away with my money. So I actually called my upline and I asked him, Charlie Kofi, the money, are you sure Max will pay? Then Kofi too was like, Charlie, Master. Those of you who know Dr. Kofi, you know how he talks. He actually made my blood pressure go up instead of it coming down. He actually worsened the case. You know, so I got off the call with Kofi and I was even more confused. Charlie, is the money coming? Is the money coming? And so I'm giving you the backstory. I've shared a part of this story before. And so on the 15th of December 2014, those of you who know this story, I actually got to pay commission and I had a car accident at the same time. The reason why I had a car accident was that because I was so sure Max was not going to pay the money. When the money hit my bank account, I was like, I was so shocked that I forgot that I was driving. So I ran into the car in front of me. That is the whole story. Because I was so sure Max was not going to pay that money, that when the money hit my account, I couldn't believe it. I was stupefied. You know, I was so shocked that I literally, I was trying to step on brake. I ended up stepping on accelerator, and the car hit, I hit the car. It wasn't a big accident, but I hit the car in front of me. That's the whole story. You see, it's really. I mean, I'm telling you today, it sounds funny, but this is reality. You know, I thought Max was not going to pay that money. And so if you sit on this call and you set small targets, yeah, one box is all. What profit do you get on one box is all? Small. No. We don't want small. We want, you see, if you are going to fail big. Fail big. You understand? Because it's only when you attempt to fail big that you make big returns. So if you're going to set a goal, set a challenging goal, and then make it happen. As for the negative, they will be there. It will always be there. Even me, I'm a double diamond today. Me, Dr. Kel, I'm a double diamond. I've quit my job. I do Max full time. Max International pays my children's school fees. Max International has bought all the cars that I drive. Max International pays my accommodation. And yet, people still tell me that Max will collapse. I mean, does it even make sense? Me. So if me that I have all this evidence about Max pays, people are still telling me that it's not true, Max is going to collapse, then I know what you're going through. I understand what you're going through perfectly. I know people are telling you all sorts of things. Or the Max, they're not sure. They finish shopping the money. They what are they saying? We have a better comp plan. They will tell you, oh, Master, we've been there. You think you are new? You think you are the only one going through this thing? Even me, they are telling me today. Today, if I open my message, I can show you a negative message I received today. So trust me, the negative people, they'll be there. In fact, the higher you go, the more they become. So prepare. So forget about all the negative thing. Forget about all the small chit chat, all the things that are around you trying to pull you back, and focus on the goal. Focus on the goal. You are the only one that can get yourself to bronze. So get yourself there. When you arrive at bronze, then you can teach somebody what to do. And when I say teach, I don't mean do the work for that person. No, because you have done it yourself, because you have gotten to bronze yourself, you will know how to get to bronze. Because I got to bronze myself, because I joined the business, I called 100 people. I will tell you to do the same thing. If you need support, come. Let's sit down and make the calls together. Call your people. Once I call my people, we can do it. And as you are calling people, I can correct you. Oh, don't say it this way. Say it this way rather. That's how we do it. Learn on the job. Network marketing is an apprenticeship. It's not a professional apprenticeship. It's not a lecture. It's hands-on training. You do make I do. Do make I do. As I see you do, then me too I do. That's how we build Max business. Apprenticeship. Keep that at the back of your mind. It's not a lecture. Today I'm giving you information in a lecture setting because, well, unfortunately, that's what Corona has done to us. We can only do virtual meetings and all of that. But guess what? Every Tuesday, every Thursday, in fact, I think every day this week for that matter, there's a what's it called? There's an activity-based Zoom in this team. People are meeting every morning at 5 a.m. And Dr. Edwin, if you can give me the correct time, every morning at 5 a.m. and then every evening at 5 p.m., they are meeting on Zoom and doing activities. That is bringing them results. That's bringing them volume. The link has been shared on the page every day this week. Have you clicked on the link to follow and join them in doing the activities? So don't sit there and say, I don't know what to do. Be proactive. Click the link, join, read. The whole point of being on the WhatsApp platform is so that you can get the information and then act on it. Don't postpone. When the information comes, you act on it, then you move. That's how you make money at Max International. So now the big question. So I hope what's the name? Oba Papabi, please, I hope your question has been addressed somewhat. I addressed it in a roundabout way, but I'm sure the answer is in there somewhere. So hit the bronze now, and then we can discuss how you can help your teammates also hit that bronze. So now the question is, go bronze. When should you go bronze? Please, it's a question. Well, when should you go bronze? When should you go bronze? Please answer the question. When should you go bronze? It's a question for everybody here. Let's do fast so that we can end this call. Exactly. I mean, I can't believe that you're actually waiting for me to tell you when to hit bronze. This is it. Agrodnic form. This is it. Hit bronze now. Today. Not tomorrow. Hit the bronze. Hit that bronze today. That's what we are talking about. No time wasting, no dawdling. Hit the bronze and see what will happen to your team. The best time to work towards the goal is exactly when the thought has occurred. So right after this call, sit down, draw a plan, and make that bronze happen. I'm not going to do that plan for you. I'm not going to work your plan for you. I mean, I don't know what situation you find yourself in. I don't know how tight your shoe is. I don't know how much you're paying for your kids' school fees. I don't know how much rent you are paying. I don't know how much you spend on your car. You know all of these things. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to be. Don't let me determine your pace. If you join the business today and you want to overtake me, it's allowed. Let your hunger drive you. Let your passion lead you. Let your target, let your goal determine your pace. So if you join this business and you are determined and you are passionate and you have a strong why, don't let me determine your race. Get up and make it happen. The longer it takes you to hit bronze, the less likely you are to achieve that bronze. So hit that bronze now. Hit the bronze whilst your prospect list is still hot. Whilst you have a lot more hot prospects on your list. Don't waste time at all. Make the bronze happen today. Go bronze now. It's very, very possible. I did it in 2 weeks at a time when it was so difficult to do marketing business. There was no online product placement. There was only one office. There were no training sessions. There was no Zoom. There was nothing. In fact, there was only Self-GPT. There were challenges. People, I mean, Max was new in Ghana. People didn't believe the company would stay. There was a lot of uncertainty, but we managed to build a business. Today, you are joining a Max International that has credibility. We have 6 years of credibility in this country alone. We have a crown diamond. We have several double diamonds. We have people who have bought cars, who have bought houses, who have lived life with Max International. There's evidence that Max pays. And so you cannot tell me that you are struggling to build Max business. The reason why you seem to be struggling is because your why is not strong. Your drive is not solid. You need to reorient yourself, and that's the next one. I think I'm going to suspend this one. Is a bit too technical for today. I'm going to suspend this for now and talk about it at another training session. So stay. But these are other commissions. You get the platinum once you achieve platinum. Every month you maintain your platinum, you get an additional 250, and the same goes for all of them. I'll suspend this as well. This is the point I wanted to come and get to. This point, you may have been trying to hit bronze for God knows how many months and it's not working. What should you do? Number one, stop. Yes, stop. You are obviously doing something wrong. That's why it's not working. Stop. Look at what others are doing. People who are tearing around, what are they doing differently? Look around them, look at them, observe. Listen to them, listen to their stories. Hit them up backstage. Every day somebody hits bronze, we celebrate them on the platform. They'll come and acknowledge. Hit them up, message them. Charlie, how did you hit the bronze? Listen to them and hear what they did to become bronze. And after you've stopped, you looked at what they are doing and you've heard from them, then reorganize yourself. Reorganize yourself, identify your why, or modify your why, and then reposition yourself, and then re-engage, restart the business, and start with vim. Don't start slow. No. You see, if you want, you have to set a target to hit bronze. You need to hit that bronze within 1 calendar month. You cannot hit bronze in 3, 4. No, it has to be 1 calendar month. So when you restart, push yourself and make it happen. By fire, by force, it must happen. And that's the kind of spirit you need. And don't tell me you are doing your best. You see, every time people, this is my observation, and you can agree or disagree, but it's my observation. Every time people have had the opportunity to use the term, I'm doing my best, it means that deep down, they themselves, they know that there's more they can do, but they are not doing. You check yourself. Every time you have had to use that phrase, I am trying my best, you know deep down, you know that you are not doing your best. Because if that was indeed your best, you will not have to tell me. Everybody will see that is indeed your best. But when you put in your best, it shows. And notwithstanding, if you were to go, if right now, I ask you to put on your video right now and then do push-ups, I'm sure you can only do most people can only do like 2 or 3. But after you did that 2 or 3 and we ask you, why didn't you push? You say that I did my best. And true that you may have done your best, but just rest for 5 minutes and then try again. You can do another 2. So then does that mean that your best, but you just said your best was 2. So how come you're able to do another 2 in addition to the 2 you just did? If you rested again, you could do another 4. And so your best is actually a function of your strategy. So if the strategy is correct, you can actually multiply your best. And so stop settling. Stop telling yourself that I'm doing my best. You are not doing your best. You are doing the best within the means you find yourself. And so change the means. That's all. Once you change the means, your best is also going to be you're going to amplify yourself. You're going to amplify your best. So if you need to rest, you need to take a step back to observe and relaunch. Do it, but don't settle. Don't tell me that's your best. It's not your best. How bad do you want that bronze? You dream about it. You wake up in the morning, bronze flashing on your eye. Have you printed the bronze and put it on top of your freezer, on your fridge, on your wall? Do you wake up in the morning and see bronze lighted up on your ceiling? How bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. That's all. We're not going to spend too much time. And so, if you can get it if you really want. This is a song. You can get it if you really want, but you must try and try, hard and hard. Ta-da. This song was sung by a Jamaican. I've forgotten his name, but it's a song. You can get it if you really want. If you really want that bronze to happen in August, it will happen. People have joined Max and hit bronze in 6 days. People have joined Max and hit bronze in 3 days. This month of August, somebody hit bronze in 8 days. What is your story going to be? That I tried and I tried my best? No. Let your story be I hit bronze rank. This is basically what we came here to share today. We've come to the end of the presentation. If you have any question, this is the time to share it, to drop your question quickly. Somebody has a question. Is it always good to live? Oh, wait. Is it always good to go live? Because I'm a fan of going live. I'm sure you're talking about live on Facebook, live on Instagram. Listen, if that is your thing, do it. But what I'll tell you is that learn how to improve it. Learn how to focus it. So previously you may have been going live on Facebook to just talk about anything randomly and then leaving the end open. This time you can do the same thing, but at the end you can chip in. Oh, you know what? I started an amazing business, Charlie. I'm looking for partners, so hit me up if you're interested in a business. People might fall for it, and then they'll hit you up and they give them more information. Or you can go specific. Hey, so the last time I was feeling very tired, and a friend gave me a sachet. Then you hold a sachet of ATD, and I mixed it with water and I drank it, and I was so fired up, I was supercharged. Somebody will hit you up and ask you for a sample. You understand? It's important. So do the Facebook lives. I myself have started doing Facebook lives, and it's really a powerful thing. But focus it. Try and find a way to shift, to direct people from the live into your inbox. So always leave them wanting more, so that they'll come into your inbox and ask you something, ask you a question. Very, very important. So Charlie, find ways and means to be natural and yet also be pushing them into your inbox, because the action happens in the inbox. The action happens in the inbox. Any question? If you have any question, this is the time to drop your question, because we are wrapping up. The fire is hot. Somebody needs to tear bronze this month. So if you have a question, drop it now. If you have a question relating to anything that we have discussed about going bronze, then this is the time. Please drop your questions so that we can address them quickly. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time. I mean, I can feel the energy. The vibe is high. People are excited. I myself am excited. I'm super fired up. I wish I could tear bronze again. I wish I could tear bronze again. It's really, really, really a wonderful feeling. Yeah? Anyway, all right. So since there are no questions coming out, let me just quickly wrap up by saying that there's an ongoing promotion. Some of you have already begun to experience the promo in your pockets already. So just go in August, sign 3 or 4 people, you get $25 free cash. Sign 5 to 6 people and get $50 free cash. 7 to 9 people, you get $100. Sign more than 10 people and get $250 US. This is free cash, free cash. Don't let it pass you by. Do not let this one pass you by. Please hit bronze, collect $200 from bronze, and then also collect another $250 from signing 10 people. Make it happen. It's very, very important. Very, very important. But there's a deadline. By 25th of August, you need to have done that sign up. After 25th, it doesn't qualify. So make sure that you do your sign up, or your sign up. Sign 10 people or more to get that $250 US for yourself. And of course, last month we have 2 gold associates who have already collected their, they have qualified for their Samsung Galaxy Note 10, which and one there's Boss Lady Foa and Philip in UK. It will be mailed to them on the 15th once the rank is confirmed. Then we have Boss Lady Teresa in Italy. It will also be mailed to her once the rank is confirmed on the 15th. So you can also win for yourself a Note 10 when you become a gold associate. So now we're discussing bronze, but trust me, there's something bigger even after bronze. So do the bronze quickly so we can discuss the bigger stuff. So three phones still available waiting for you with your name on it. Let's make it happen. Somebody has a question. Please, does it mean all volumes accumulated from the previous month can help me get to bronze? Yes. Once the volume is accumulated on your power leg, it is very, very relevant to you getting to bronze. Very, very, very relevant. On your pay leg, it will not help you get to bronze, but it will still count towards your commission. So do not carry volume on your pay leg. In fact, we are going to have a session on what this particular question a little later on. But just before I forget, next week in particular, we're going to have a session on Tuesday as well, where we're going to discuss prospecting. So mark your calendars, next week Tuesday, prospecting. And the ultimate 22nd of August, that's next week Saturday, we are going to have the virtual Team Diamond virtual retreat. I'll share more information after this call. Team Diamond virtual retreat. We're going to have Mr. Joe Voitiki join us. We're going to have Crown Diamond Chris join us. Crown Diamond Tammy is going to join us. Crown Diamond Bright is going to join us. We're going to have sessions from other great leaders. We're going to teach us practical things about how to build our business and overcome certain challenges that we are all facing, especially now that we are dealing with coronavirus and even after coronavirus. So if I were you, I will make sure that I'm there on Saturday, the 22nd of August. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be impactful. It's going to be worth your while. Mark your calendar. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we start Ghana time. Be there, learn hard, and make it count for yourself. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. I hope this session has been great. I hope you learned something. But more importantly, I hope that you are going to be the next bronze associate in this month of August. Have a wonderful day, guys. Have a wonderful night. Let's go out and make some money. And as Eric Rory always says, network marketing is not perfect, but it's certainly better. I'm Dr. Kelvin, and I'm happy to have hosted you on tonight's session. Have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed. Peace. Red